You are born under a veil. Before you even speak, the world perceives you through the filter of the moon, for your rising sign is Cancer. This is not a mask you put on. It is the very lens of your soul, the ancient pearlescent shell that contains the ocean of your being. To have a Cancer ascendant is to have your deepest, most vulnerable self projected as your first impression. You are immediately sensed as nurturing, receptive, protective, and perhaps a little mysterious, a creature of tidal moods and intuitive knowing. Your presence doesn't demand space. It creates an atmosphere, a psychic humidity that others either find comforting or unconsciously claustrophobic. But when your sun sign is also of the water element, be it the boundless empathy of Pisces, the transformative depth of Scorpio, or the profound emotional memory of Cancer itself, this is not a simple layering. It is a profound alchemical fusion, a doubling down on the most sensitive, psychic, and complex dimensions of human experience. You are not just near the ocean, you are the ocean, and your entire life is a journey of learning to navigate your own terrifying and beautiful depths. For you, a Pisces sun with a Cancer rising, the fusion is one of dissolution into a greater whole. Your Cancer shell provides a semblance of container for your boundless Piscean empathy, but it is a porous one. You feel not only your own emotions, but the emotional weather of every person in the room, the unresolved grief in the walls of an old building, the silent longing in a stranger's glance. People perceive you as the ultimate caregiver, the dreamy, compassionate soul who seems to understand them without words. And you do. But this is your great challenge. Where do you end and the other begin? Your style is often soft, ethereal, and nostalgic, flowing fabrics, sea glass colors, an appearance that seems to blur at the edges, as if you might fade back into the mist from which you came. The deep positive aspect of this pairing is a capacity for unconditional love and healing through sheer presence. You are a living sanctuary. The negative aspect is the profound danger of ego dissolution, of drowning in the collective unconscious with no anchor to your own self. Your life's philosophy must become the search for the sacred boundary, learning that to truly love the world, you must first learn to distinguish your soul from the sea. For you, a Scorpio sun with a Cancer rising, the fusion is one of profound and often terrifying power. Your Cancer ascendant softens the infamous Scorpio intensity, presenting a veneer of caring, domestic warmth, and approachability. This makes you incredibly magnetic, for you possess a deep, silent strength that feels both safe and dangerous, like a well-crafted shelter built over a volcanic vent. People are drawn to your nurturing aura but soon sense the transformative fire beneath. They perceive you as deeply trustworthy, yet ultimately unknowable, the keeper of everyone's secrets who reveals none of their own. Your style is often a study in compelling contrast. Sharp, dark lines against soft, luxurious fabrics, a protective, almost armored look that still hints at immense sensuality. You communicate not in words, but in psychic pulses and penetrating glances that feel like X-rays seeing straight to the soul. The deep positive aspect of this pairing is the ability to nurture through transformation. You don't just offer a band-aid, you guide others through the dark night of their soul to rebirth on the other side. You are a phoenix who also builds the nest. The negative aspect is the potential for a psyche dominated by paranoia and manipulative control. Your emotional security, Cancer, is tied to your need for absolute psychological power, Scorpio. And when threatened, you don't just retreat into your shell, you can use your profound emotional intelligence as a weapon to crush the perceived threat. Your philosophy must be one of alchemy, learning to transmute your own deepest fears into a power that liberates, rather than controls, both yourself and others. For you, a Cancer sun with a Cancer rising, the fusion is one of absolute congruence. There is no separation between your inner self and your outer presentation. You are the archetype of the moon in its purest form. This grants you an unparalleled authenticity in your emotional expression, but it also makes you the most vulnerable of all. You feel everything with a razor-sharp immediacy, and it is all displayed in your luminous eyes, your changing moods, your need for a true home, both physically and psychically. People perceive you as the ultimate embodiment of the maternal principle, a walking womb of comfort and memory. Your style is classic, cozy, and deeply personal, often revolving around heirlooms, soft textures, and a look that says home. You communicate in a language of nurturing, of food prepared with care, of remembering a person's favorite thing, of creating safe spaces for vulnerability. The deep positive aspect of this is your profound ability to make others feel seen and cherished in their most childlike, authentic state. You provide the unconditional holding that every human soul secretly craves. The negative aspect is the immense weight of your own sensitivity. You can be crippled by nostalgia, paralyzed by the fear of emotional rejection, and so defensive of your soft interior that you present a shell so hard and crab-like that no one can ever get in, leaving you in a state of profound loneliness. Your life's work is to build a home within yourself, to become your own mother and child simultaneously, nurturing your own vast emotional world without being overwhelmed by it. Your philosophy is the courage to feel everything, to understand that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but the deepest source of your connection to the rhythm of life itself. In all cases, to have a water sun and a Cancer rising is to be a custodian of the collective heart. You are here not to shy away from the depths, but to teach others, through your very being, how to swim. Your greatest truth is that feeling is not the opposite of strength, it is its very source. Your honesty is brutal, but it is never cruel. It is the honesty of the tide, which erodes the sandcastle illusions we build about ourselves to reveal the bedrock of what we truly are. Your journey is perpetual, internal, and darkly beautiful. You are the deep sea, and your life is the courageous act of learning to breathe underwater.